Hi everyone. So, I got a Rose here. Back today to give you guys updates on what's gonna happen in the coming few months. So, as you all can probably tell, I sound a lot better than I did last time we did videos, and that's because I'm not actually using my Soundcore PI30s, which are the headphones I usually use every day, which are the ones I used to go to school with, and the ones I talk to my friends on. I'm actually using a F-Fine T669 microphone that I bought, and I actually uploaded yesterday. And I'm also listening to everything on a... what is this headphone again? It's a G435. I don't remember what brand. In Logitech? Yeah, Logitech G35. I would use my Rig 600s, but they're dead. So I'm using a more comfortable headset. Now, last time I did a video, which was everything I was going to change, I was actually on a controller. I'm on a PXN V99 today with you guys. So that'll definitely help too. And I'm probably a lot louder even though the mic is pretty far away. I have not learned to fully adjust it yet, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit. So today, just to give more updates and videos that are coming up, along with the fact that I'm going to have to cut back on a little bit because I have been doing editing and everything for other videos I did with people. In terms of doing those videos, I actually damaged my eyes. Now, how'd you damage your eyes? Both my eyes are red, and it's because I was in VR. I did a few VR videos. The last one I did, I actually uploaded, I think, day before yesterday or yesterday. And I was doing them with Beatron Gaming, Shorty Zoid, and a few other people, which I don't know their channel names right now on top of my head. But those are the two that I mainly did them with because I know them. I know Shorty Zoid through Beatron Gaming, and I know Beatron Gaming for a few years on my own in real life. So I actually wanted him to come on and, you know, be with me when I build the car, and so he can talk to you guys and we can give you all updates. But he's in another session or asleep. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna say another session. But today, as of yesterday, I got back on and everything, and I've actually had time after work, because I finished work, to play a little bit of Forza, and I play a lot of Forza, as you can tell by my total winnings in the corner. And I decided I'll get the GR86, and I know almost nothing about the GR86. I know about the AE86, I know a little bit, but initially wasn't my thing. Hopefully I'm running at full frames and not laggy frames, because I did the video before and I was running at 20 frames a second. As you can see, Toyota GR86 2022 model, so it's 3 years ago now, and I didn't have it. Let's check my settings.
Welcome back, Rose.
Ah, lag. Okay. So it's been quite a bit since I've been in here, so my computer's like, yeah, I'm not gonna work. So, we're not gonna immediately get into the fact that we have to fix my computer. But right now, we're gonna get straight into it, because I want to get this video over with. Let's just get to the Toyota section. I like scrolling. Leave me alone. I passed it. It's Nissan. Where's Toyota? Sorry. Subaru. I do want to build, as you can see, I built two Subarus here. I forgot the movie this one was from, but I know it was this year. So 2004 STI. I actually like the 2004 more than I like the 2005. And I had a bunch of friends ask me, by the way, this is what we're building up. I know nothing about this car. I know a lot about this one, which is what I have. But we're going to build this one. So a lot of people asked me before, real life people, so I'm going to answer their question here. What car has you and your family had? Me and my family have had a car in a few years. But the last car we had is this. So it wasn't a GSR. That's one thing. But this is the closest you can get because it looks pretty close. We had a 1999 Lancer. So the thing with where I was from at the time, it was like early 2000s. I was like probably 8 or I was probably 6 when this car came into my family. It was a 1999 Lancer Evo, and in countries like what I was in, you get test cars. According to my parents, you get test cars, and apparently this was a front-wheel drive Lancer, and it's pretty accurate. I only really have one photo of the car, and if you Google search the photo, it'll describe the car in the background probably, because I've never done that. and it'll say, yeah, this is this. The thing with the back of this car is that there's a second set of lights along with the big triangle light that is secondary, and in this one it doesn't have that. So I'm not too sure. I've always wanted to find that car again, but I've moved a lot away, so it's not like, yeah, I can just drive and go get the car again. That car's gone. But this was the very first car I built in this game. I have a video of it. But today we're going to be building, we're actually going to test that car versus this car, because I tuned that one myself and I can't tune for squat. So we're going to build this 2022 GR86, and I know nothing about the original or this one because I didn't watch a lot of TV. I just saw cars and I studied, and that was it. So we're going to build this GR86. Beautiful car. So I might keep the regular engine because what do we have? What is it? What is it we have? What is the horsepower? We have. How does it sound? I'm gonna keep the original engine because I did the same thing in the original, but I will give it a turbo. It's getting a turbo first. Yes, that's the first thing it's getting it. You can rocket. Oh, I like Rocket Bunny, but I don't like this Rocket Bunny. So yes, I'm starting backwards. No Rocket Bunny, no engine. It's rear-wheel drive, thank God. So we started there first. It has a single turbo, as you can see. I'm not adding a Hemi. Now let's go into the engine. Not there though. Let's go into the engine. So first, we're just gonna max out everything here. That's kind of how I work. We're just gonna max out everything normally on this engine, and then we're gonna custom it and everything. I did the same thing for the AE. It's why it's an S1. In terms of this GR, I'm gonna do the same thing. It might not end up being S1, even though I kept that AE at the same. Whoa, was that? No, I don't want anti-lag. That's what anti-lag is. I don't want it. It kind of annoys me sometimes when you just downshift or something and you just get. I don't like that. So we're gonna ignore anti-lag. Sorry to those who like anti-lag. I don't like it. We're gonna give it race brakes. I'm not going to flat lower it, but I'm going to just lower it. I'm not gonna. I don't like. As cool as this looks, I don't like when it does that camber a little bit. That's not my thing. I got no problem with camber. Like, I'll do that, but for this build, I'm not doing that. And I hate when people actually do the extreme cambers where you can't even get up on the driveway. I hate it. It's annoying. Especially when you hear the car scrape, it's like, oh. Okay, we hit S1. That's good. But I hate camber. I got nothing against camber, but I hate people that decide, yeah, I'm going to go all out with camber. That's going to be the most that my car is going to be spent on. We're going to do a race transmission here. So no camber, no nothing. I'm probably going to keep it a simple color. I'm not probably going to put it in a, make it a drift diff. I'm probably not going to go all out with that. No, the two major things. Wheels, which I'm probably going to do these because I like the Horizon thing. And you can't do slicks on a drift car. That's just not how just semi-slicks though. Where are the drift tires? These are drags, these are off-roads, these are snows. These are drift tires. Okay, let's do semi-slicks. I wasn't gonna do semi-slicks. Let's do some semi-slicks. Let's just do these just because they look cool. I am gonna widen my tires. Should I widen them? You can't even see the difference. Pizza cutters, not pizza cutters. So we're gonna widen these. You don't need to widen them. I'm going to, and we need some spacers. So I don't like, as you can see right there, I don't like that gap. I don't like it personally. I want the wheel to sit a bit out. So like that is really good to me. A lot of you may hate it, but this is like what I personally prefer. And I like it this way. I think I can. Oh no, it's just me. Now for wheels. This is always going to be the hardest thing for me. So like these, I've thrown them on cars, but I've thrown them on muscle cars. I've thrown this on a 1970 rebuilt Dukes of Hazzard's car, which you guys have never seen because I've never done a video on it. There was no point in doing it. But if you check out my Instagram, I've rebuilt Roadkill's. It's supposed to be a 1968, but it's not a 1968 because this game doesn't have a 1968. It's supposed to be... Ooh, wait, actually, that one. It is actually the General Mayhem, but built in a 1970 Charger instead of a 1960. That's because the game doesn't have a 1968. We're gonna ignore that real quick. I'll probably cut that out of the video. But this is always gonna be the most difficult thing for me. Oh, I like these actually. I really like this, but you can't see them because it's dark. I like the indent of them. Okay, let's do these. You can't see them, but... Okay, let's do these rotiforms. I don't know rotiform RSEs. Let's do these. You can't see them, that's the problem. So this is going to be a complete handle. Also, I'm going to set a base of how much I want to spend on the car. So right now, I was gonna say 100,000, but I don't even think I'm gonna reach that high. But let's just keep it at 100K. Let's keep it below that. Ooh, I like this actually. Ooh, I like the little bit of flare right here. Now, wing. I'm not gonna really wish for much. I wanted a carbon fiber wing, but I guess that little guy will do just fine. It's just street wing. It's just a little bump, bro. Is that it? Oh, okay. I'm okay with that, actually. So, sadly you get an over bumper mod, but I don't think you need it. And I already did the conversion stuff. I already did the drivetrain stuff as well. So this is the car. $76,000. I really did no tuning. And I'm not going to. I didn't do any tuning with the AE86, and I'm not going to do any with the GR86. I'm just going to learn as I go. I tune cars. Just not ones that I build instantly. I'll just throw it together and learn it from there, and at some point I'll tune it. That's kind of how I work. I probably got louder because I just got all the way up. So, how I am is, I like this red. I want a darker red though. What's the black for though? It's telling me there's black, but I don't get what the black's for. Let's just make it... I wanted that same red, but yeah, I wanted this red. So this, I think this is Dragon Red, or Dragon Scale Red, I think it's called. I want Dragon Scale Red, and I'll take a black hood, and we'll tint the windows. And that's just my build of the car. I know you're gonna say, oh, it's really simple though, and also look at those wheels. They're really cool. Those Rotiform RSEs are really good. So here's two things we're going to do. And this was just decided in my head. We're going to rebuild both cars. So the AE, I think, is just built to street. We're going to build it to drift. This isn't built to drift that much either. So we're going to test this. And you're going to tell me how you like it. Right now, offline. Mainly because I don't want to deal with other people. So... yeah, I got a gift from Flash. Okay. Ooh, laggy frames. Okay, my frames have dropped. You're gonna have to 36 FPS. We're gonna go unlocked, and I'm probably gonna cut that out of the footage. So. Okay. So far, this thing handles good. How many gears do I have? I don't remember. I think 6? I switched to range transmission, so we don't know. Whoa! The high would be the best to test this thing. I'll tell you now, this thing handles good. Whoa! Except I'm just still bad at driving. Let's go back. You guys have to remember, I still suck. Since the last time I was a lot better, I'm still learning how to use this. So you're gonna have to bear with me here. But I haven't mastered the rewind button as that case. Also because I don't have traction control. I just have launch control. I don't use traction control, mainly because a lot of the times I feel like it's cheating, and because I know when I get my car, it won't even have it, because it's going to be an old car. I've told people this in the past. Any of the cars I want, a lot of people are like, yeah, I want a Hellcat. Oh yeah, I want this, and this. One of my friends wanted a Lexus LFA. But a lot of my friends wanted like. Wait, hold on. No, that's not that. Hold on.
And ask for the ceviche.
Okay.
Seriously.
We're gonna pause on what I was saying. Can y'all tell me if that doesn't look like the Duco Death from GTA? Like, look at the rear tail light. Catch it back. That's good acceleration right here. Sorry, dude. I'm gonna just. How can tell me does not look like the Duco Death tail lights? It is the Duco Death tail lights though. Okay. Anyway. A lot of my friends want newer cars, including one of my good YouTube friends, which has been in videos before. He's actually in my last video, of Beatron Gaming. He actually wants, I think, a 2017 Camaro? But he wants a... Let me see if we're going to the highlight. He wants, as I've already said multiple times, and I keep stuttering over my own words, he wants a 2017 Camaro, which he is working his butt off. But right now, his first car, which he's also stated to me, I'm gonna tell you guys, which I don't think he'll mind, is a Lincoln. I don't remember what year. He wants some sort of Lincoln because of a movie. And the car is pretty nice. I'll tell you that much. It looks pretty good. It's also an older vehicle, but you're not racing this car, I'll tell you that much. So he wants that, and he wants the 2017. Those are his two cars that he wants, and when he gets them, he's not getting rid of them. He's so good. Now, as for me, I want a bunch of cars. That 1999 Lancer is one of them. For me, that's a no-brainer. As much as it wasn't my dream car, I love the car. And then another one is in 1989, specifically the 89 because it's the very first one I saw, and that was because of Jack Motomotive. He inspired me about the car, because my first car that I ever wanted was a 1970, not even 1970, 1969 Dodge Challenger, and I was like, that's too normal, a lot of people want that, and I was like, you know what, I know enough about the car, and then I went on to one when I was in the Skyline, and it was really popular, and then at the age I was at, I looked at the price, I was like, oh, I can achieve that one day. And as I grew, I realized, no, that's not happening. I think the highest price I saw, or the lowest at the time, was 109 grand. And that was with the car that didn't have, like, the transmission or something. I don't know. It was years ago. But I think that was the lowest one I saw. I probably dreamt that, because it might have been more expensive, I might have been tricking myself. But I saw it sort of realistic. And then I ran into this YouTuber, which I've already mentioned, Jack Motomotive, and I was watching his Forza videos, because at the time, I couldn't play Forza Horizon on the PlayStation. Now I'm a multi-console PlayStation addict. I just don't play an Xbox that much anymore, because forget my videos on here. As far as older, I just suck at driving. But I watched a lot of his videos. And then when I actually started watching his vlogs, I saw his Skyline. I think his was a 93. Might have been an 89. I could be wrong. Could be a 93. But anyway, I think I looked for a Skyline, and the very first one I saw was a 1989. And I fell in love with it, because there isn't really much of a difference.
What does our favorite superstar have to say about
hey guys,
the
we got
name
the Hall
of
of
his
Fame.
life?
Oh crap. Oh crap.
I'm speechless.
Okay, there's a
Actually, it's
problem.
funny. You took more than any other Horizon driver I've ever met. But you know what? I'll just say you're not
Anyway,
finished
we're gonna
yet.
ignore the Hall of
The
Fame for
festival
now.
playlist
I was
is
trying to
full
get
of
that for a long
exclusive
time.
rewards and
But we're
drivers
gonna
who
ignore
give
it for now.
anything
I might have
to
think we
line
might have
up
gotten into
against
the
a
Hall of Fame
legend
because I
like
have the
you.
GR.
I think.
So far,
I think
far
you
from
did
being
it.
happening.
Better
The
get
car's
down
doing
here.
pretty well. It
You've made
looks
the Hall
pretty
of
sick.
Fame.
I can say so myself. And this is with the stock engine. And 205 isn't bad. I can probably tune it to go faster. So we're gonna go to the next festival and we're gonna build up the AE. We're gonna stay in third. Great spot.
Amy here on
This
Pulse,
way?
introducing a brand new event to the festival playlist, the Horizon Trial. Get together
Whoa.
with fellow superstars and
Okay.
face an elite team of roster drivers in a series of events to earn exclusive
Whoa.
rewards.
Whoa.
And if you don't come out on top, it's all
Okay.
good. This is
Apart
trial
from me
in the
going
sense
quiet
of
and then
test.
spacing out
So
everything
just
else.
go
Oh.
again. We really should consider having
Apart
a
from that
dramatic
stupid
time.
Lambo.
I think
Oops,
maybe
that
an
hurt.
idea. Stay
I don't know.
tuned.
Apart from that, we're gonna go build up the AE now, and we're gonna compare the two. So I'm only gonna compare top speed, not mile times. Am I even going the right way? I'm going the complete wrong way. That's one bad thing. So we're gonna turn around. I still have bad sense of direction in every video game. So we're gonna go. So we're gonna go build up the AE and we're gonna test top speed. Actually, okay, we're gonna build it first. We're gonna look at the top speed on the regular AE86 with my tunes. We're gonna probably recustom it. It probably doesn't need a tune because I tuned it before. But we're gonna make sure it's on the stock engine. I might have swapped the engine out. Whoa. Oh. I didn't want to become in the Hall of Fame. Well, you know what? You guys get me. You guys. I made it to the Hall of Fame because of GR86. So here's
Welcome
how.
to the Hall of Fame,
Yeah, I know,
home
it's
to
the
the
Hall of Fame.
greatest drivers in Horizon history.
I'm not a good
But
driver.
you know what? I'll just say you're not finished yet. The festival playlist is full of exclusive rewards and drivers who'd give anything to line up against a legend like you. You made it, but why stop there, right? Where to next?
To go build my AE86. I'm not gonna be doing that. Actually, let's switch to second and see how good it works running. So we're gonna do two tests, and I'm gonna do the first one right now. And you're gonna say I stole this from the show. I didn't steal it, I borrowed it. We're gonna do burnout for distance. Since they're both real drive cars, I can mention that. And I'm a local fan at heart. Always will be. We're gonna do burnout for distance. So usually you'll just do it. So I'm gonna do it in second. Actually, I'm gonna do it in third because I'm sure I can. I don't think I can. Okay, we'll do it in second. Can I do it in second? Okay. Can't do it in second. I really thought I could. I've done it with I've done it with the Super Beam before, but I guess I can't. And a lot of you probably don't follow my Instagram, so go follow to just see the short, like 30-second clip of me doing a burnout and driving the Super Beam after I built it. So we're gonna do it first. Can I do it first? There we go. So usually I do this. There we go. Okay, that is a short distance because it gets traction after. So how far was that? So you guys will tell me. I know the distance. I don't know the distance, but it stops somewhere up here. So I'm gonna go back and review the footage. But I can tell right now. There it is. There's the line. So we ended about right here. So we ended at the, we'll just say for now we'll use the Horizon, the black Horizon Festival sign as our placeholder. And we'll go build and redesign my AE86, from the initial deal that, but I'll probably get another AE86 and build it up from there. So for now, we're gonna build up this AE86 better. Like, better as in me. I'm not stealing it like everybody else. Everybody just goes, oh yeah, initial D. And I can't do it because somebody just, like, I had a friend think, yo, do initial D stuff with it. I was like, I don't know what initial D is because I didn't have TV a lot when I was little. I played outside. So, here it is. And we're gonna get in it. And we're gonna rebuild it. Probably with the same color scheme. I don't know. I like the wheels it has, but let's check the upgrades because I built this a long time ago when I first restarted this account. I have a carbon hood too. That might not actually be a carbon hood. That might just be a paint job. I don't know. But let's check the upgrades. I think I have everything maxed out on this car. Yeah, if that's maxed out, that means everything's maxed out. I don't have a turbo, so we're gonna add a turbo. Single turbo? Yeah! Let's add a single turbo. It's rear-wheel drive, obviously. So we do have to do some work on it. And we're gonna redo those wheels right there. So there is some work to be done on it, apparently. Do I have widened wheels, though? I do have widened wheels. I was smart about that before, and I think I have spacers. Do I? Oh, there is no oh, there's spacers. We're gonna add the max spacers on this car. So I did do some upgrades, but I didn't do them all. And there's really no difference with the spacers. And tires, what do I have? I have slick race tires. We're gonna do semi-slicks because they look awesome to me. And that's just because of the livery on them. See what I can add? Oh, you can add quite a bit to this. So I don't need those lights. They're street. It's a street, so I have to build it up a little bit like I did that car. Oh, see, that's kind of like the wing I wanted. You're all gonna hate on me for this, but I like what I'm building. I like that too. But see, with this car, you can customize so much more. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm gonna keep the regular hood. I'm gonna repaint the entire car because that's now stretched, and because that's not me. And here's what we're gonna do. I don't think I have this car lowered. So I'm gonna lower it. I'm going to the wrong things. Do I have this car lowered? It's on sports springs. It's on a race now. This is a pretty racy boy. See? Okay, in this case, this is okay. So you see, like with the GR, the wheel is probably rubbing right there. But see, with the GR, it looks weird because the car is already low. And then like, see, there's no difference here. I'm probably gonna do this. But I say this is fine, so I'm gonna do this. When it's lowered like this, it's fine because it's just fine to me. I'm stuttering. But that's because, to me, this is okay. There's no problem with it. A lot of people are like, well, yeah, but that kind of ruins it now. 400 horsepower. I actually didn't check the other horsepower. You don't need to. I'm not doing horsepower stuff. I'm doing, like, build and just decide which one's better. I'm probably gonna say, and I'm gonna be biased because the first 86 I've ever seen was the AE, so I'm gonna be biased towards the first one I've ever known about. Yeah, you guys gonna be like, oh, you had the regular black and white one? No, I did not have the regular black and white one. So we're not gonna do any stripes. We're just gonna do all red. Alright, we're pretty much gonna do the same thing I did in the last one. As we built the same. Black hood. Actually, can I make it a black carbon fiber? Can I cheat this? Can I cheat it and make it carbon fiber? I can. We're cheating this. I should have done it on the other car, but screw it, we're gonna do it in this one. Oh yeah, and we have the location and everything back there. So okay, so we have the AE86 and the GR86. Now, compared to the two tests, 205, and then the distance that you guys remember, which is the black banner from the starting line, is the burnout. They have similar builds, same turbo, maxed out, everything. Now it's up to my driving to make this better. So first we're going to do the burnout, then we're going to move on. So I'm going to switch my camera here. This thing is... Oh, this thing is cool. Flip the wing. Okay. Now, the funny thing is sometimes my game doesn't register what I'm in. I'm in second currently on my shifter. So it's the second black banner. As you can see, the line is still there. It's actually just shift the second. Because the second black banner is where we stopped, right? We're gonna reverse. And I went from first to second in there. So I went first, and then I shifted into second, which you're gonna have to trust. We're gonna have to trust my driving because we have. Can I restart it? Okay. Remember, second black banner. I say that wasn't completely biased because I slid forward as well. And I'll say, where did this end? Wait, okay. It's right at the burnout. It did not make it to the second black banner. What? Okay, we're gonna redo it. That's not me being biased. That's just me thinking because, look, I did the burnout here. And then there was that space and gap, and then I went forward, and then I did it. So we're gonna, so let's test something real quick. I couldn't do this with the other car. Can I do it with this one? Okay, you can. Okay, I might have the advantage here. With the other car, you couldn't force it to do a burnout in second gear. For me, at least, it just wasn't doing it. So we're gonna do it. Gonna have to back up. And I'm going out of bounds. Let's go. Okay. Now, made it past the second banner. Mind you, I don't think, because I shifted. So is there a gap where I shifted? Okay. Okay, it'll be up to you guys, because I count this. I counted. The GR only made it to the second banner. And the GR only made it to the second black banner. The AE made it past the second black banner to the third black banner and then off. So now we're gonna head to the highway. Yes, the highway. We're gonna do the same test. 205 is where. Alright guys, so I'll put a chest recut because I had to learn do something real quick. So we're gonna test the AE here. Now here's the thing. I believe we're gonna have one for we're gonna test it this time without no kidding. We're not doing no control whatsoever. Stop that and just hold my brake. Let go. And we'll just shift the first of that. So we'll go with this one and see the top two. So remember top speed of GR was 205. So let's see. I doubt it. 6 already. I think I may have a 7. Let's see. So I know we're at 190. So both top out. I don't know why it's wrong. All around 195 on top of that. So overall, as I said, I'm going to buy overall this complete. It wins the look test. But in terms of like not being good, I get it. I'll give it to the GR with the overall look test because I got the design of the GR. The design. But the burnout. Which I think I can also do in third. But if I do third, that means the Yep. Okay. So overall, the entire test. So AE versus GR, from my perspective, without tuning it, just storing parts, no tuning at all, which is unrealistic. But pretty much what I want in video. But that's the video for today. I will actually show you guys our parts. I only have one of these cards. I'm broke. So, we're gonna just do that real quick. So I have 417 cars. Now, there's a lot of cars I don't have. A lot. So what you guys would have to do is pick a car. Give me like a budget car and give me a budget and I'll build it. So if you guys say like, okay, M1, that has to be included in the budget. So if you say M1 and then 30,000, there is not going to be an M1 build. You need to tell me like, okay, let me pick up a low price car. I need lower than that. Let's say 2002 Corvette Z06, 40 grand. So that means I gotta buy the car and then build with 5 grand. Which isn't a lot. But that's just an example. As you can tell, I also have a lot of cars. And I'm willing to undo any of this. Like, if you guys want me to build a Stingray, I don't know why you want to build a Stingray. We're gonna ignore the Impalas here, because I bought some of these and I just built them the same way. Let's say, for example, one of you said, build a 2015 Hellcat, 110 grand. I got a lot to work with there, compared. But some cars like this, Coronet Super B, I only have one of these. You can't buy them. When you go look for these, you can't buy these. Like, if I go, I'll drop to the nearest festival, you can't buy this car. So if somebody says, build a 1970 Coronet Super B, 300 grand. I don't have to buy the car, but I already own it. So we're going to subtract the 250 that it cost. Look, if I go in here, I've tried to buy it before, and I've had to buy it from the auto show, and I didn't buy it from the auto show, I got it from a voucher. So, look, Dutch. No Super B. None. No Super B. None. Like, zip. So like, if you guys say build a Super B, I'll have to undo my current version, which I got no problem with doing. I know what I built. It's on the stock engine and everything. Everything's just maxed. So let's take, for example, I'll just show you guys like what I mean. Pick something that is not hard to get. If you pick something that's hard to get, it's going to be a problem for me to do the video on it. But I'll try. Let me just find... Okay, Super B. Let's look at the like regular prices. Yeah. 8 mil. 8 mil. 25,000. Yeah, cool. I'll bid on this one. Look, I'll bid on it. But when that 43 minutes goes down, everybody's gonna bid on it, and I will be outbidded immediately, considering I only have $120,000. I'll be outbidded quite quickly. But as I'm telling you guys, in the comments, leave a car, preferably cheaper, and then I'll do a budget car build on that in Forza Horizon. And then if I can, I'll build in another game and drive it. 8 mil, they're all maxed out at 8 mil. That is actually the cheapest one there. Apart from all the ones that won't build. Cheapest one is 25,000. It's not built at all, it's a C class. Look, if I get this Super B, I'll do a budget build on it, because I already have a Super B. Okay, so you guys know what to do in the video. Leave a like, subscribe. You don't have to, but I would like it if you do, so I know you guys like what I do. And, please watch my videos. Watch my videos for more content. Because if I see that you guys don't like my content, I got nothing. I can't keep doing this all the time. So, yeah, enjoy your day. I'm gonna sniff.